two, one. Hey, welcome to the Bridging the Generation podcast, man. I'm your host, Malak Arif, and today I got a special guest, man, a very special guest, man. We talk about hailing from Baltimore, Maryland, man. I've been following this brother for a minute. I'm talking about Skarr Akbar, man. Welcome to the platform, brother. How you doing?
What's good, world?
Yeah. Hey, well, look, man. I hope you got some time, man. I tell all my guests that, man. This is different than the average, interview platform, man. We go in, man, and I respect what you're doing. First of all, so ain't nobody out here to sell no salacious bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It's all about the music, but. I got a lot of respect for what you're doing, man. And I think more ears need to be on artists such as yourself, man. So again, man, thanks for coming to the platform, brother.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
No doubt, man. Well, look, I know what Akbar mean, man. I know, like I said, I'm not anything like that. But where did you get the name Skarr from, man? Where does that come from?
Well, back in the day, my homeboy actually named me that. He named me Skarr. Well, it's a two-part story to that actual name. Actually,
talk about it. I got time.
Well, back in the day, I never had a rap name. I never really had a rap name, and
okay,
I'm a street guy. I'm a street guy. I used to fight a lot. I used to fight a lot, and
I'm not surprised, brother.
I used to really fight a lot. And I used to battle rap, so it coincided. But I used to leave scars on people, and I used to fight, and that's where the name came from.
Okay.
And it coincided with the whole battle rap thing, and that's where it came from. Skarr Akbar, means great. He who's great.
Exactly.
Great one. You know what I mean? So like I just put it together, man. Skarr Akbar, a great one. So the analogy of it is by leaving a scar on someone, a great wound. Something that'll never go nowhere. So I just put that's the definition of it. Something that'll never go nowhere.
That's dope.
So that's how I define myself.
So is that the two parts, or is it another part?
No, that's just something that'll never go nowhere. I'm here forever, man.
All right, no doubt, man. I can dig it, man. I'm glad. I always wanted to. I ask most artists, man, their names, man, and again. I got a lot of Muslim brothers in my families, a lot of Muslim brothers here in DC. I know what Akbar mean, but I always was curious. I thought you got the name from maybe like the Lion King or some shit.
Nah, well, I just try to turn the negative into a positive, man. It started out negative, so I just try to turn it to a positive. That's all.
No doubt, man. That's what's up. Well, look, man, you from Baltimore, man. What part of Baltimore you from, man? We gonna get into that, man, because we have this thing, man. I'm from DC, you from Baltimore. I don't really know where all this shit really is weird to me, man. I got family in Baltimore, man. But I want to talk about this if you don't mind, man. Like, first of all, what part of Baltimore you from?
I'm from East Baltimore. I'm from East Baltimore, and
I'm trying to think.
To me, Baltimore is small. So you could get to anywhere in Baltimore in 15 minutes, depending on how you drive or depending on which way you go.
No doubt. I got a brother, man. He just moved out there. He just bought a house out there, man, in West Baltimore. And my sister, she been living out there, man, for about a year. She stay off of Pratt Street. You know where not that far from it's like this social service building, man, like on Pratt Street. It's not that far from the stadium, man, but she over there on Pratt Street. I was just out there recently, man.
So she downtown.
She about 2-3 minutes from downtown, but you know how Baltimore is. Like you could be down. The hood is so close.
She's in West Baltimore then.
She's in
like
West
a hot skipping and jump.
Exactly, man. So
she's in Southwest Baltimore, actually.
Okay, that's Southwest. Okay, because. Like I said, man, I don't want to stay on this topic, man, because I got so much to talk about with you, and you deserve all the, you deserve your flowers, man. But this DC Baltimore thing, man, I don't understand it, man. I got love for you brothers, man. I always want to know, man, like, is there any animosity, man, for DC dudes? Because I go up there, man, and it's love up there, man. Like, what's that all about, man? I just want to ask, man.
Nah, ain't no DC Baltimore thing. Why would y'all 30 minutes away from us? Actually 45 minutes, depending on how you drive.
Exactly. Exactly. I wouldn't be real if I didn't ask somebody from B more about that, man, because
It can't be like why would it? I don't understand. I ain't never heard that before though. Ever.
that wow, that's a thing here, man. Like people say, oh, Baltimore this, and I'm like, Baltimore's like a hop, skip, and a jump, man, from
I've,
DC.
I've never I've never heard that. I never heard that it was a before differentiation between our two cities. I've never heard it before.
Yeah, I mean, it's nothing like serious or nothing like that. I guess because you guys have it's two different coaches where we can agree on that. It's two kind of you guys got the house thing, and I
We got
remember.
y'all got go go and we got club music. The only two things I ever heard is the New Balance thing and the Nike Boots thing. Who started it first? That's the only thing I ever heard. Other than that, I never heard any type of friction. That's the only two beats I ever heard.
It's like I said, it's nothing serious, man. But when I used to be a Baltimore man, I used to hustle at Woodstock and shit, man. And this years ago, we talk about 98, 99 and shit. And I know a lot of and I had love for the brothers out of Baltimore. I never had no issue, but they used to always get on me, man, about being from DC and the go-go shit and little it was a little small talk, nothing serious, man. But I said, man, I would love to talk with a brother from Baltimore because I never really got the opportunity to talk to a brother from Baltimore as a 39-year-old man about that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but it's all good, man. Like I said, but I got love for B more, man. So look, we gonna keep this thing moving, man. You told me you from what part of you from
East.
Baltimore? Excuse me. Again, man, like I know a lot of history of Baltimore. I'm sure I don't know everything, but how was it growing up, man? I'm not going to ask your age and everything, but I kind of got a gist. But how was it like growing up in Baltimore, man? Like back in the day, man. I'm pretty sure we not that far off in age, but how was it back in the day?
Interesting. It's the city is every city is like any other city, man. When you grow up in the inner city, like it's a tale. It's like it has its picks, and the thing about it, I survived. I survived by being who I am. I grew around some real street dudes. I learned fast. Now, mind you, I was born over West Baltimore. I ain't earned my stripes till I moved over East Baltimore.
So I
was guarded over West Baltimore by my family.
No doubt.
When I stepped up, how we said I jumped off the porch when I moved over East Baltimore.
We say that too.
Yeah, I jumped off the porch when I moved over East Baltimore, and that's when I really became who I am.
No doubt.
But it's just interesting. It's interesting. I mean, like any other thing, man. Same thing that probably happened in DC. Your inner city thing. You got your property, you got your drugs, you got everything that you see on TV.
Exactly.
It's all about how you carry yourself in life, man. Like,
no doubt.
You manifest and you become what you want to become. Now, I could have went this way, I could have went that way. I just stayed grounded and I balanced myself out and became who I am. Like, I'm not only a music guy, I am a lot of other things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we gonna get into all that, man. Again, I hope you got time, man. Because your story is interesting, man. It's very interesting, man. And I want to touch on it. Like I said, man, I handpicked you, man. Again, it's not the biggest platform. I'm trying to create that, but your story, man, and you as an artist, man, it needs to be told, man. That's no cap. So, look, before we continue, man. My brother, man, he lives out in Baltimore. I told you, man, and he told me he's a fan of you. He said, man, ask Skarr about the abandoned housing and all of that stuff. And I said, man, I'm pretty sure he probably get that all the time, man. But being as my brother, man, could you just explain to me, man, what is that all about? Like how, like when I was out in Baltimore, you guys have like blocks and blocks and blocks of abandoned houses, man. Like when did that start, bro? I don't remember that. Like I have an Aunt Rose that used to stay out on Franklin Ave. This is back in the 80s, man. And to my knowledge, man, I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember it being like that. So could you just elaborate or tell me a little bit of the story of Baltimore in that aspect, man?
That's the you gotta well that's a political thing, brother. Like like that's a political thing. That has nothing to do with that has nothing to do with of people. That has to do with everything about the political side of it.
No, definitely.
That comes with the city raising the property value and
Mm,
wanting ownership. Like say for instance, you know how you got say for instance John Hopkins,
the hospital.
the hospital.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
only the hospital, but like the college, this and
The
that.
college.
Like
Yeah, I forget about that.
like
Yeah.
they one of the highest paid people ever,
Mm.
all over the world. John Hopkins travels far.
You mean
I
like
mean, like
doctors?
their money is long. All right, say for instance, the hood I'm from. I'm from Huffman and Holbrook, legendary East Baltimore.
I heard about that. I heard about that. Is Lil Melvin from around that area?
Nah, Lil Melvin not from our area. Lil Melvin is from West Baltimore.
West Baltimore. Okay, my bad.
Lil Melvin now if you want to talk about legends, Lil Melvin is from Lil Melvin, I think Lil Melvin is from I want to say he's from Pennsylvania Avenue. We have another legend that just came home um named Peanut King. He's from Huffman and Holbrook.
I heard that name too.
Now, Huffman and Holbrook, legendary hood.
Mm.
Huffman and Holbrook, John Hopkins is buying out our community. If you go around Huffman and Holbrook right now, there's probably 4 block radius. There's probably 10 houses on that block. Everything else is abandoned.
Shit. Are
People
you
still live in
serious?
these 10 houses though. Everything else is abandoned and everything else is knocked down.
Now these houses are they like they upkept and all that shit, or they kind of like running down too? Like you can
They
see.
run it down, but everything else is boarded up.
Okay, okay.
And some of them are knocked down, condemned. Some
Now,
people not selling their stuff, and which is smart. John Hopkins got to buy them out for top dollar. I mean, it is what it is, but like the thing is, like the abandoned buildings, they just become abandoned. Like people can't afford it. Like the
right.
property value goes up, they get
Hmm.
rat infested, or people just not taking it up. Like say for instance, North Avenue.
Okay.
North Avenue, that strip. North Avenue runs from East Baltimore to West Baltimore.
That's
One
like
of the longest, one of
that's
the
like our
longest strips
Georgia
in
Avenue.
Baltimore
That's
City.
that's kind of like our Georgia Avenue.
Yeah,
Y'all
exactly.
like our Georgia Avenue.
Yep.
Go ahead.
It's
Continue.
just a long ass strip.
Yeah, yeah.
It's so many abandoned houses on it. It's like it just runs from East Baltimore to West Baltimore. You ride down that
Mm.
street, it's just so many abandoned houses, man. The city won't fix that up.
That's crazy, man. I just always thought like I've been to pretty much every major city, man. I've been to Detroit. You know, our shit been fucked up for years because of the riots, man. But Baltimore, man, it just seemed like it's different, man. I just never seen anything like that, man. And it just seemed like when this thing's gonna change as far as that, man. You know, I see a little bit of it, man, but it's still it's different, man. That's all I can say, man. And I always wanted to know like the genesis of that shit.
They don't want it to change. So when you got a band, it's a domino effect. So what comes with abandoned buildings? You got your drug population. You got your
Mhm.
you got your junkies. You got everything that comes along with it. You know what I'm saying? So like that's where it's at. So you got your cops, you got your fiends, you got your drug dealers. That's where
Oh,
it's at.
no doubt, no doubt. Well, look, man,
They're
I
not
want
going to
to.
fix it.
That's
They
crazy.
wouldn't see it.
I don't like I said, man. I can touch on that a little bit more, man. But I want to talk about this music, man, and your career as an artist, man. So I appreciate you sharing that with me, man. So again, we're gonna keep it moving, man. When did you I know you said that you more than just a rapper, man. But again, you on here, man, because of those bars, man. It's because of because of that music, man. So I want to know, like, when did you start rapping? Like, how old were you? And you know what influenced you? That's a two-part question. You know?
Well, I started when I was 10, bro. Like my father, I went one day, like any other thing, my broken household. My father came and picked me up one day.
Mm,
Some random shit.
okay.
Came pick me up one day, and I think we caught like 3 buses one day.
Right.
Went down to what we call back then was called the Civic Center, which is now in Baltimore City. It's called the Royal Farms Arena.
Oh shit! That's not there no more.
No, it is there.
I was about to say. Oh, okay. I was about to say. I could have swore I still saw that like the last time I was there.
No, it was called the Civic Center back then.
Okay, different name. Right.
It's called the Royal Farms theater now.
Okay, same. Okay.
So
same.
he took me to a show which had it was LL Cool J, Run DMC, and the Fat Boys. I want to say Curtis Blow. Wow. I'm small. I'm little as shit, man. And I was so little that he had to put me on his shoulders.
Yeah.
And I remember, I remember the whole entire show, bro. Like, I mean, like literally, I can remember the whole entire show. It was a laser show. There was a whole bunch of shit going on. Like,
yeah.
Back then, loud ass music. I had to put these little ass things in my ear.
No doubt.
He had me on the shoulder the whole time. I probably fucking 25 fucking pounds. Like,
you was little, because I'm thinking, man, you talk about Curtis Blow, Fat Boys, man. That's back in the day right there.
It's probably fucking 88.
Yeah.
Probably 1988, homie.
Okay.
So like, I'm watching the show, man. It's like, and I'm intrigued by this. Like, you know, like this is hip hop to me. Like this is, you know what I mean? Like this is something to see to me.
Okay.
You know, like, and my brother, I got an older brother, so he's already hip to this type of thing. I mean, we listen to this music in the house, but to be able to witness this, you know, like first.
Your brother is to you? How much older he is over you?
I'm 1 year older than you.
Oh, okay.
So like I'm
How much older your brother is over you?
He's 3 years older than me.
Okay, my bad. Go ahead, continue.
So for me to witness this, like it's just like, you know what I mean, it's something to see. Like it's just crazy to me. So like I'm witnessing the shows, like, so like ever since then I want to be an entertainer. I want to mimic these things. So in my heart, like I want to do what they're doing.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So
dang, so you was bit by that shit. You was bit by that shit like at a very young age, man. Because I'm gonna be honest, like for me, for an example, man, like I came into hip hop, man, you know, a little bit later, man. Like, you know, growing up here in DC, man, R&B was like, man, you around the same age, and we can both remember, man. Let's be honest, hip hop wasn't what it is now, man. It wasn't as big as a platform, as a genre as it is now, man. So to hear you talk about that's interesting, man.
Listen, like that shit is everything. Not only that, but like my uncle Andre, he was part of a R&B group. He played live bass. So like music has always been in my family though. Like my uncle was a musician.
What group were you talking about? Was it cause I used to be this R&B group from Baltimore, man. They used to they was with Earth, Wind and Fire, the Pockets. I don't know if this is way before our time, man, but you know,
my uncle group is called System. That's music spelled backwards. And he was a bass player. He's still a bass player to this day. Okay. So they had a studio and everything. That's how I learned how to make beats. Because when they wasn't working on music, I would go down there and play with them. I got in trouble a lot of times going there and play with their equipment. So like, I always been fascinated with the idea of learning things. You know what I'm saying? Like, so after that, I just got so wrapped up in the art of wanting to learn shit and be touch shit and just want to, just be into that shit. I mean, exactly. So even when it came down to, you know, movies like Wild Style, Beat Street, Breaking, and all that shit, like I'm into put it like this, I'm into every aspect that has to do with art, not just music, breakdance. Like I'm into everything. All the breakdancing.
They say it's 5 elements. The 5 elements of hip hop.
Yes, I'm into every aspect of it.
No
Even
doubt.
though I don't know how to DJ, every aspect of it. Other than that, dancing, breakdancing, all that. I'm into everything. Like I used to be a graffiti artist before I fought a lot. Like I could barely write because my knuckles shifted because I used to fight a lot. So
no doubt.
That's why. So from that, I do computer graphics. So every artwork that you see of my album covers, I do all of that.
Yo, that shit looks super professional, man. That shit look like somebody like, somebody like you have to go to school for that, man.
Nah, a dude bootlegged the Photoshop program one day. I never read a manual how to do it. I just did it, and I taught myself.
You know what
I still never read a manual.
You know what your album covers look like, man? They look like comic. Like I'm a comic book collector, man. Have anybody ever told you that? Like your album covers, they look like comic books.
Sometimes. Well,
that's how professional. That's what I'm saying. Like that's how, when you tell me that you did that yourself, that's rare. I've never heard of artists that does their own artwork. This is the first time I've ever heard that before.
Well, for me to make an album or to get into my music, I actually have to do my artwork before I do the music. This is what feels. This is how I feel the music. You know what I'm saying? Like I have to actually do the artwork first for me to actually therapeutically do the music. So I have to actually sit and look at my artwork for me to actually know what I'm going to actually put on the music. Like for me to look at the artwork, create the actual beats,
right,
and then actually do the actual substance for the actual joint. So it's like making a soundtrack or making a movie.
How long you been doing that? Because I mean,
all my life,
the music, man. But I remember like the mixtapes from back in the day, man. Were you doing those ones too? Because I don't remember your artwork from I think Passion. What is it?
Progress.
That's when I noticed your artwork started changing a little bit.
Yeah.
Around that time.
Yeah. Well, Passion, Pain, and Progress. Like Passion, Pain, and Progress was like that's the first actual album.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like I noticed like. And I want to get into it. I want to talk about it right now because we're going to talk about the music, man. But I just noticed, man, now that you bringing that up, I never realized that. But I also, now that you bring it up, I realized like I noticed the change in the artwork. Like it really started to look more polished as far as, the entire Skarr Akbar package. The bars, everything was great. Everything was on point before. But I like the finished product when you started to release released that Passion, Pain, and Progress project.
Well, that's because I was going to album mode. Everything else was just so I had to actually give you like stuff now.
Okay. See, I pay attention, man.
Mixtapes, you just throw shit out there, like, you know what I mean?
No doubt. Nah, man. I pay attention, man. So look, like you said, I know you just mentioned the Fat Boys. You just mentioned, LL Cool J. That's crazy, man. So. Being that you saw hip hop damn near at its genesis, man, as far as like when it was bubbling, we call that era the golden era. Who were some of your earliest influences as far as you developing your style, or when did you decide to take it serious, man? And what artists influenced you? Let me put it that way.
I liked it. Well, back then I really was messing with. I liked the Rain. He wasn't the one that changed me. I think Cool G.
I didn't hear you. I'm sorry. Can you say that one more time? I didn't hear you.
I really was messing with Run, but he wasn't the one that changed me. Back then it was cool, but when I heard Cool G rap, and how he how he would like take words and find 1,000,000 words to rhyme with one word.
Yeah, man.
So like that was like something that artists wanted. Him and Big Daddy was like, you know what I'm saying? Like that shit was like,
hell yeah. Nah, I get it, man.
I thought that was like the most. It was like crazy to me because I thought they was like crazy. Damn. So they were doing challenging things to me back then, and I thought it was weird. So like I like shit like that. So they were them two. They were.
Okay, it froze for a second, man. Let me okay. Just repeat that last sentence. It froze for like 5 seconds, man.
Like Big Daddy and Cool G Rap.
Okay. Now I remember all that. Oh, that's we talk about that symphony era, man. All those queens, those legends, man. Intelligent Hoodlum and all them guys, man.
Yeah. Damn,
bro, you taking it back, man. I'm not even gonna lie, brother. I didn't think that you was gonna go that far back, man, because I know we're around the same age, man, but brother, man, you really been in this shit for a long time. Like, bro, you taking this shit back, man. You talking about Cool G Rap, who he's in my top 10 now, but I'm not gonna lie, man.
Yeah.
At that age, brother, I'm not even gonna lie, man. Like the shit that he was saying, I was on some MC Hammer shit. young MC. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
but like Cool G, like he wanted, like he was, yo, he, woo.
Yeah, I'm hip now, but it took me. It took me to be a little bit older, man, until I got into like ninth grade around that time, man. But you was on that shit early, man. Like I don't know anybody that was on that shit like the way that you talking that was around our age group, man. So this is interesting, man. Like I said, I got the right one on here, man. You know what I'm saying? So look, man. Um, I noticed, man, like I read in one, I was reading, I did a little homework, man, and I try not to, my platform is mainly about the music, man, and I want to ask you questions that I want to ask, man. But I did a little homework, and I remember I was reading somewhere on the internet when and it said that, you said that you're misunderstood, man. What do you like? What do you mean by that, man? Like, could you elaborate a little bit? Like,
Well, and
you're misunderstood as an artist. I don't know if you remember the platform that you gave this interview. I don't remember it right now. But could you elaborate on that, man? Because again, I think you're a very unique artist, man, and we got a lot to talk about. But can you just touch on that a little bit, man? Like, why you
well,
feel that?
that's going to be that's a conversation. This conversation is going to segue into why I created Passion, Pain, and Progress.
Okay.
Because all right, well, I keep it 100 with myself. I mean, like I'm not a shallow MC. Like I put my truth into my music
No
of who
doubt.
I am. Like
No doubt. No doubt.
I always think it's cool for me to speak my truth. You know what I'm saying? Like no one can tell you who I am but me.
No
You know what I'm
doubt.
saying? Like so another person can never assassinate my character. So I say I'm misunderstood because I say
That's
that
interesting.
like how I'm trying to say like all right, a person let's say Skarr has done this, that, the other, but now they tell you they tell you my reactions, but they never see my actions or why I did something. That's why I say I'm misunderstood. Like I suffer from a lot of mental illnesses,
Okay.
like in real life, like real.
Yeah, I
My
wanted
shit
to, I
is
wanted
crazy.
to touch on that a little bit, man. Because in hip hop, man, that has been like a taboo subject, man. We all know, man, a lot of people don't really touch on that. A lot of people say that's type of emo, but I listen to your projects, man. A lot of, like I said, I go back with you, from 2015, and I did my homework going back to 2008. But listen to like projects from like the Beautiful Mind series, man,
Right.
and like you got this one line, man. I don't know if you remember this one, but you say it's on I'm Just Me when you mentioned I think I'm the dopest, others feel like me, but not noticed by the industry. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you still feel that way as far as like, because I feel like, man, the things that you touch on, man, I think it's just for a lot of casual music listeners, man, I think it's just too deep, man. And I really think people need to pay attention to what you be saying, man, because I think, it's a lot of thought-provoking messages in your music, man. So what's your take on it?
I'm always say these things. And granted, all right, you heard it, and I'm fine with that. As long as one person hear it, I'm cool with that, bro. Like to me, that equivalent to a million people hearing it. You heard it. That's fine. I'm fine with that.
Man, I'm glad you said that, brother. I'm
You know what I'm
glad you
saying?
said
Like that's all it takes for me. As long as you heard it, I'm cool with that. Like that's all I need. Like I don't need. You know what I mean? Like a
no
million people
doubt.
hear it. Long as
No
one
doubt.
person is listening, G, like I'm cool with that. That's all I need. So it don't take much to make me happy. As long as one person heard that and they resonate with it, that's all I need, G. As long as I
So
know that someone is listening.
so would you say music is kind of like therapeutic to you in a sense?
That's it. That's all it is. Like I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you the realest shit that I ever could tell somebody. And mind you, I see a therapist. I've had seen the psychologist before, and the psychologist wants some of the realest shit she ever could tell. I guess a patient. She said that you're so unique that she said you should be a psychologist. She said I can't help you.
Mm.
He said she said, I get paid to talk to you, but I can't help you.
Right.
She says it's almost like I'm talking to myself because everything that I'm saying to you, you know. She said you already know.
Wow, man. You know what?
And she actually apologized to me. She was like, I feel like I feel like I'm just taking the state's money because like you're too articulate, you're too advanced for what I'm trying to do. She's like, I can't help you. She's like, I feed you. She's like, I'm feeding you prescriptions, I'm feeding you medicine, but it doesn't work for you because you're too. She's like, she said a certain word that I tried to go look up, but like she told me something, but like she's like, you're just too advanced mentally for me to try to get over on you. Like she's like, you don't need my help. It's like you're good. You just need to be able to balance out your emotions, to level out your emotions. And I was like, oh, you're right.
So music is basically like that.
Believe in exercise and just try to polish myself off, but I was like, yeah.
No doubt. So music, like I said, man, music is basically like that outlet where you can get all of that shit out and you can balance those emotions. That's basically what you're saying, in a sense, in a nutshell.
Well, that's my go-to thing. That's what helps me. Like I'm gonna tell you. Like, so Passion, Pain, and Progress, right? When I wrote that album, I just to let people know, like, yo, this is who I am. This is what I am.
Okay.
Like, this is me.
Right.
Not knowing that album would reach a certain person in the United Kingdom, a person that I'm friends with to this day, and that actual album saved him from committing suicide because he never knew that someone else, that he shared the same emotions that I shared. He thought he was alone in this world. And to this day, he's my best friend. Never met him personally.
Wow.
But,
and he's in England.
He's in the United Kingdom.
Okay, yeah. Wow.
And to this day, he's my best friend. I talk to him every day.
That's what's up, man.
And that album stopped me from committing suicide.
See, that's
Chris Jones. My album, the album that I made called Hell, when I came home from jail, I dedicated to him. And
see, you always touch on those subjects, though. That's the thing about your music, man. Like, listening to, like I said, the Starving Artist, the Anticipation, man, all those projects, man. The Beautiful Mind series, man. You had another series, a trilogy of mixtapes. I'm trying to think of it right now.
Pursuit of Happiness.
The Pursuit of Happiness, man. I love that shit, especially part 2. That's my favorite one. You always touched on that, man, but it seemed like with that project, man, like you really laid it on the, you really laid it on the table, man, and you really did some self-reflecting on that one, man, that really resonate, what I feel like a lot of people such as myself, man, because not again, this is your interview, man, but I've also, dealt with mental illnesses myself, man. I'm seeing a psychiatrist, man. I don't feel like nothing to be ashamed. It's nothing for me to be ashamed of or whatever. But
no,
I bring that up, man, because listening to your music, man, listening to your music, that particular project, man, and I know it sounds funny because I'm talking to you right now, but that album, man, and that really made me open up as far as like that's something that you don't need to be ashamed of. That's something other people go through. So you have a place for you definitely have a place in hip hop, brother.
Thank you. I
don't want to be long-winded. Again, this about you, man. So look, again, what exactly was your first project, man? Because the project I remember, man, was like Baltimore's American Gangster. That was like my the first.
That wasn't my project. Someone actually put that together. I have no idea who did that.
See, that's the thing, man. With that mixtape game, okay. Let's side note, man. Are you glad the mixtape game is kind of like faded away now, man? Because I went on, I know your music. I'm gonna be honest, man. I got onto you in 2015 through on Skyzoo's project, Music for My Friends, 44 package. You spazzed on. I said, "Who is this guy, man? This voice, like, I love your voice, young. I'm not even gonna say pause or no homo, young. Like, I fucking love your voice and your delivery. And Skyzoo is one of my favorite, MCs, man. Period.
That's my
So
man, yeah. You want to know what's crazy?
I love Skyzoo, man. How did you guys link, man? You know what I'm saying? Like, how did you guys come together, man, on that particular song?
This is great.
I'm listening. I want to hear this, man. I want to hear this, brother.
So here's the story, right? Skyzoo was down here shooting a video. This is how I met him.
Okay.
Shooting a video for damn, what's the name of the joint? He was down here shooting a video.
Was it luxury?
He needed some locations to shoot the video. My girl Polka the paper girl.
Okay.
She called me up, and I was like, "Yo, my man down here from New York.
Was it a luxury video?
He needed some locations." And back then, I'm just
hold on. Stop. Hold on. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I just want to interject. I just want to ask: was it the luxury video?
Nah, it's called
Oh, if you don't remember, hey, brother, don't even worry about it. You just said shot a video. I'm thinking about at that time when
I'm actually playing a junkie in this video. I have a role in the video.
Oh shit! Go ahead, man. I didn't mean to interrupt you, man.
This is how I met him.
No doubt. Continue.
So that's how I met him. So I'm playing a role in the video, and I'm taking him around and giving him locations to shoot at, because at this time, like, this one I'm a wild loose cannon. I know everybody in the city. I can do whatever I want, and so she's calling me because I know everybody. And I could just pop up anywhere and say, "Yo, like, my man, this one I got a whole bunch of know-how. I can do what I want in the city."
Okay.
So I get shit done for him. Come to find out, me and him has the same birthday.
You have the same what?
We have the same birthday.
Oh shit. Okay. What are you guys?
December 24th.
Oh shit.
Capricorns.
Yeah, I'm a Capricorn too.
We link up, we touch bases, boom, whatever. So after that, we mind you, we do 2 freestyles together before that song happened.
Yeah, I was just about to say he was on some earlier projects. I had to go back to find that out because again, my introduction is 2015, but he was on some projects from like 2013 and 2011 with you. Yeah,
so we do 2 joints. So one day, you'll call me, say, "Yo, I'm doing he's like, I'm doing a joint. I'm doing a joint for my album. I need you on something." He called me like, he said, "I'm about to get it mixed now. I need you to, I don't even have a car at this point."
Okay.
It's dead winter. He's like, "Yo, can you do it today?"
Damn.
I'm like, listen. I'm like, yeah.
No,
I said, fuck. I said, yeah, fuck it. Send a track,
man. Shit.
Listen, mind you, I said, fuck it. Send a track.
Yeah.
I'm in a house. I'm writing, like, boom. I call my man, like, "Yo, you got some time to open the studio?" He said, "Yeah." "How long it's gonna take you to get down here?" I go outside. I get on the bus. In the winter, it's snowing outside. Catch the bus down to my man's house. Get down there, record the verse, send the wave files up New York. He get the shit mixed down, and I'm on the joint. I heard that joint. I ain't know I murdered it like that, but I murdered that shit.
Hold up. Time out, brother. Stop it, yo. Hold up. Time out. What do you mean by that, brother? You spazzed on that shit. What are you talking about, man? Stop it.
Because in my mind, when I'm doing this shit, I don't think that I'm doing what I'm doing. I just know I'm just doing it. Like, I just don't. I just get it in, yo.
Nah, fam. Hey. Now let me say this, man. I feel guilty and I feel bad because that was my introduction to you, man. Like, I went back when I heard that. Then I went back to the earlier work, and I was like, "Yo, this dude gets busy." But when I heard, I'm like, "Who is this dude with this voice, man? This dude got a very unique voice." I get on the computer, I do my Googles. Skarr Akbar from Baltimore. I'm like, huh? I'm like, who is, like, man? You stole the show on that project, man. You and Jadakiss, and let me say this, man. Whose idea? Because you just mentioned that he was in Baltimore, right?
Yeah.
Whose idea was it to come up with that title of that song? Because we know the Baltimore Bodie, from The Wire. Like, whose idea was that?
The thing about Sky's a really big fan of The Wire. Like, I mean, he's a phenomenal. He's one of the biggest fans of The Wire, bro. Like, you ask him anything. I mean, one of the hugest fans of The Wire.
Who is?
I mean, a phenomenal fan of The Wire. Ask him. If I call this man right now, he'll tell you. That's one of my closest friends, bro. Big ass fan of The Wire.
Nah, hey, that's what's up. I'm glad you said that. Skyzoo, one of your closest friends, because I'm a huge fan, and we gonna have to talk off. we get talk off camera, man. But look, so again, whose idea? So was that your idea?
No, that's his idea.
That was his idea.
He sent me the track like that.
Oh, okay. So he had
the track already done like that. It was his idea. He already had the samples and everything in and shit like that.
I'm trying to think. Illmind did the production on that one, right?
Yeah.
Illmind, man. You got into that production, man. And you know, it's like you come, I'm like, because I'm listening to it. Skyzoo was he's going off, man. He doing what Sky does, man. And then I hear this voice, man, this very unique voice, man. And I'm
one thing I could say about Sky, his beat selection, and it's always like it's jazz. He loves jazz, bro. He loves. If you listen to any of his projects, he's fascinated with jazz, bro.
He has a series.
He picks the best fucking string samples.
Yes.
He I don't know, man. Yeah. Like I be listening to his tracks, like this nigga crazy with it.
Yeah. That's one of the things that I love about Sky. I'm a huge jazz fanatic myself, man. But I thought that combination on that particular song, man, and that album, to me, that song is like the standout song on that, man. On that project, man. And I, right. Shout out to you for that one right there. That is a 5-star project, by the way. But I gotta give you your props on that, man. And I feel guilty that was my introduction, man. So I apologize, man. I apologize, brother. But look, man. So again, we would just talk about the passion and pain progress, man. Again, you had a lot of great projects, man. Prior to that, man. But that album, man. What made you realize, like, you know what, man? I'm gonna leave this mixtape shit alone. Let me do a project, man. Like. What was your transition? What was going on in your life that made you want to actually drop that passion, pain and progress album, man? Because that, to me, that's in my top 3 Skarr projects, man. I'm not gonna say it's number one, but it's definitely the top 3.
Going on the I stopped doing like mixtapes. They became street albums because I stopped doing other people's beats. I stopped rapping over other people's beats. I started doing like real beats and making them songs, so they stopped becoming mixtapes. When you think of mixtapes, it's like freestyling over other people's beats. That's what I think of mixtapes, really.
Right.
So when I start doing original songs over beats and stuff like that, they become street albums. You know what I mean?
There we go.
So it's like they're not mixtapes anymore. They become street albums. Like fuck it, like let's do a fucking album and sell shit. Like what's the difference? You know what I mean? Like.
See, you that caliber artist, man. Like certain artists, man, I'm not gonna lie, they need to just keep doing mixtapes. I'm sorry, man. But artists like yourself, man, like you worthy of a project, man. And I'm glad you released that one, man. That's just my little 2 cents, man. And I appreciate you got this one song on there, man, that really stands out. And I know you got to remember this, man. The Save song, Skarr Akbar versus everybody, man. You got a video for that song too, man. And we about to touch on this, man, because me and you can relate heavily in what I'm about to say, man. But I definitely want to hear you talk about this and touch on this in more in depth, being that you're the guest, man. But you got this one song, this one lyric, and you say, I love my whole city. Shout out to everybody, but y'all lack originality, sounding like everybody, man. And what's your take on that, man? Like, can we go, if you don't mind, brother? Because
no, that's fine.
Again, man, this is not a politically correct platform, man. But at the same time, I don't want to cause any controversy either.
Man, I'm with all that type shit.
All right, man. So touch on that, man. Can you please touch on that, brother?
I feel like people do whatever's trendy. You understand? Like, I think everyone's scared to be themselves or do something different. The easiest thing to do is do whatever's hot.
No doubt.
That's the easiest thing to do. I think people are afraid to make up anything that's them or be themselves. It's easy to do what the next man is doing if it's hot. All right, this is popping right now. Let me try this because it's easier to do that.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? Like right now the wave is the singy get on fast shit, sing a little hook, boom, boom, boom. Let's do it. Everybody's cadence is the same. No one wants to rap anymore. No one wants to hit the rewind button like we say shit, or no one wants to speak on bars. No one wants to even look in the dictionary anymore to find something that's a metaphor or something around. No one wants to do the hard work.
No, I agree, man.
I mean, saying like
agree. You mentioned that
everyone wants to take the easy route. No one wants to.
Talk about it.
To put the work in.
Man, talk about it, man. Talk about it, man. Because you got it on bad habits, condolences, man. That theme, man, of that, it's in a lot of your music, man. And I want to hear from you though.
It's so like it becomes frustrating to me because like I always been a caliber of an MC. Like I like to rap, yo. I love music, yo. I love when I can rewind somebody else's song back and like, damn, that nigga killed that shit. Or damn, this that the other will make me want to hear that shit again. Like, or like, damn, who you talk about? Or damn, yo said that, or this that the other. Like I like that effect of being able to do that. And I'm saying like, or play this shit 3 times back. Like, I hate the fact that I go like, oh damn, that sound like that, or damn, that sound like that, damn, that sound like that. Or not even get a shit to listen because that shit sounds like that. Like I don't like the fact that I can't give a nigga shit a chance because it sounds like something else. Like that shit becomes repetitive nowadays because everything sounds like the next shit. Like, and that's what's going on nowadays. Like, I'm tired of that shit. And niggas think I be hating because
no,
it's not a hating thing. It's like yo, like it sounds like the other nigga shit already. Even when it comes to production, like nigga, your beat sounds like the other nigga shit. Like, yo, it's not a hating thing. It's just like, yo, what do y'all niggas want to do that's different, yo? Like everybody's riding the same person's wave. I know that's what's making niggas money, or that's the new internet thing. Like, yo, after a while that shit is tiresome, my nigga. Like I'm tired, yo. Like, what's the new shit? I never heard nobody else shit sound like Missy Elliott shit. I never heard nobody else sound like Missy Elliott shit. I never heard nobody shit sound like Timberland shit. Always heard new shit coming out of people's shit to give me something, a breath of fresh air. Like, damn, that's the new shit. Boom, that's hot. Like, give me something new. Like, and on a mixtape circuit, like when shit. Right. I mean, even though I can't go back in time, but like everybody has something different. Like,
nah, you're right. Nah,
I don't want to hear the same shit. Like, give me something different. If it's a new artist, I want to hear a new artist. Why is it a new artist that sounds like the same artist that?
It's crazy, man. It's almost like nowadays, man. You get congratulated, man, for doing your best interpretation or your best rendition of the next man. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, when we was young, man, that was like one of the quickest ways to get you up out of the industry, man. You know, if you was biting or you was done, that's what killed Foosh niggas. I say that all the time. You know, like people said, oh, they sound like Daz Effects or Gorilla Black. You know what I'm saying? And one thing I can say about Skarr, man, when you hear Skarr, you know that's Skarr, man, because you have a very unique tone in your voice and you have a very unique delivery, man. And you know that's one. A lot of people say, you know, but so and so was more popping in Baltimore, and I'm thinking to myself, like, I saw this recent list of top 10 MCs from Baltimore. I was offended, man, and I didn't see your name on it. And I'm thinking, I went through all these artists, I checked them out, and outside of, I believe, Dianatrata, she's a female. I'm butchering her name, man, but she's dope. She's from Baltimore. I don't know what part of Baltimore. All these guys, man, sound the same. So I didn't want to put you on blast, man, like to dissing, you know, artists from your area, because I know it's not just a Baltimore thing. It's a, you know, here in DC, man, we same thing in Atlanta. Everybody is pretty much sounding the same. So it's a breath of fresh air when you have an artist such as yourself, man, that's staying true to form, man, and it's not.
I see them lists, man. I be laughing. I just sit back and laugh. Like I don't even get into
I'm gonna send that to you. When we done, I'm gonna email or send that list to you, man. And when you listen to all the top 10 guys, man, bro, no offense, but I'm gonna just no. I'm gonna just keep it 100, man. Bro, you can out rap all of these. All of them sound the same. All of them sound the same, and it's like you said, man. You love your city. Shout out to everybody, but come on, man. Cause y'all niggas just be original, man. Like, what is the can you represent Baltimore or represent wherever you from as who you are, man, from your perspective, man. And outside of you, and I'm about to touch on this later, and Los, I'm gonna be honest, man. I can't really. Maybe you know some other artists out of Baltimore that's a now your camp. You got the those brothers. Is that part of your camp or whatever? The Arabs, man. I like them, man.
Yeah, that's my clique.
I like them. They dope. They dope. They can rap.
Yeah,
so I don't want to forget about them, man. But like I said, man, that is a recurring theme in a lot of your music, and I have the same issue with that. To be honest, that's really my only issue with hip hop. Is just at the end of the day, everybody's talking about the same shit, but could you do it differently? Skarr does it differently than this guy. You know what I'm saying? You said you might be saying the same, whatever, but you sound, if you read in the phone book, that's Skarr. You read in the carry-out menu, that's Skarr.
I just like being me, yo. Like, I don't know, I just like being me, and I could rap about any and everything that I want to rap about. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna touch on a lot of different things. If you look at my catalog of song structures, like, I will touch on a whole bunch of different things.
No,
like,
no doubt.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like I'm gonna touch on some shit.
Nah, you do, man. You do.
Like, people favorite things that I touch on is my Ventilation series.
Ventilation. Hey, that Ventilation 4 is nuts. Yo, that Ventilation 4 is nuts, man. You went in on that shit. That's off the Beautiful Mind. What's that, part 3, I believe?
I don't know. I think it's 7 ventilations. I don't know how many it is, but I know.
I remember. I'm gonna help you out there. That's on part 3, man. But you went in on that one, man. And tell me, man, like, how is it, man? Like, when you be touching on subjects like that, what is the reception, man? Like, how was the reception? Because I know a lot of people say, "Oh, that's emo rap," and like,
people look forward to hearing them from me because it's like I sum up a lot of shit. I don't know, because people just look forward to hearing that shit from me because they actually just like to hear what's going on in my life.
No doubt.
They just like to hear what's going on in me because, like, something like, how people look for you to post shit online of what's going on in your life. They just like to hear it in my music.
No,
because I don't say much on Facebook and Instagram. I don't put my life. I just put it in my music.
Music. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that, brother. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. So like I said, I love that project, man. That, like I said, that one right there, man. I feel like that project didn't get its just due, but I want you to know, man, you did your thing on that album, man. You had another project, man. Cause you got a lot of music, man, and I want to cover the bulk of it, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to let you know, man, that you got a nice. I don't know if you received my message, man, but I hit you up, man. I said, hey, brother, you got a nice little catalog, man.
Yeah, I seen it.
Okay. I had to let you know that. But you did a project, man, the Fear, Love, and Respect, man. And that's the one that got the Warm Winter. That's my shit, man.
I love doing stories.
Yeah, that Warm Winter, man. I love that song. You got the Blood Money and House of Flying Knives, man, which you already know, man. How did you get the chef, man? How did that take place, man?
That wasn't my call. Now, I did the song. I had made the beat, and the dude I was dealing with in Miami, he was like, hey, I think I was making beats. I was selling beats. I was how you say, like, selling beats or moving tracks around.
Okay.
Dude was like, yo, Raekwon heard this beat, and I think you want to get on it.
Oh,
and
shit.
He was like, what you think? I was like, all right. Now, listen, I don't know if they paid yo or if something happened, but he got on the track.
Yeah.
And they said he was going to get on the track, so I actually wrote my verse. I wrote my first verse.
Okay.
And when he sent the track back and he said my name and everything, I just wrote my second verse. It was like that. He wasn't on it. It ain't happened with me in the studio with him, but I was just like, fuck it, hell yeah, let's go. And I
It's
just
the
love that
fact,
shit. Like
hey, it's the
that's
fact that
like I wish I was there in there with him.
he heard your shit though. Like he request, like Raekwon don't jump on a lot of people's projects, man.
Yeah, after that he asked for some beats. Like I sent him a whole bunch of beats. I'm mad he ain't never picked them, but I sent him a gang of fucking beats. I wanted him to pick one. I said he could have them for free, as long as he rap on them. I ain't want no money. I just wanted him to rap on them.
You one of them
but
type,
I don't know
man.
what happened. But
You one of them type, man. You win this shit for the love of the culture, man.
I
And
ain't
they,
give a fuck what he did with him. You just
right.
You just talk over him. Just say something on the bitches and just say produced by Skarr Akbar. That's all I need. Just stamp that, and I'm good.
There you go. Shit, ain't nothing wrong. We talk about a legend right there, man.
Yes, that's all I need. Just say produced by Skarr Akbar. I don't fuck what you did.
Yeah, man. I love that. Y'all get busy on that one right there, man. Y'all do y'all thing, man. And that one like really surprised me when I seen. I'm like, hold on, let me read this again. Is that hell nah?
Yeah,
man.
everybody said that.
Not that you're not deserving of an artist like that, you know what I'm saying? But it was surprising because you don't see Raekwon do a lot of features with artists, man. That's just
right.
The fact of the matter. You know what I'm saying?
And then I'm not a signed artist. It's like, yo, he want a song. Like I got Raekwon the Chef on my album.
That's another thing. I didn't even realize that. Like if he does do music, man, for the most part, 99.9% of the time, it's with somebody that's signed, man. So shout out to you, Chef, man, and shout out to you on that track right there. I love that particular song, and I love that project, man. So I'm gonna go back for a second, man. I was listening to Ventilation 2, man, and you know, I noticed you mentioned about, you know, like Baltimore radio, man. I know you probably don't, because you got a lot of music, man, again. But how has Baltimore radio been receptive to Skarr Akbar, man? Because, you know, you touched on it a little bit, man, but I feel like an artist like yourself, man, yo, you gotta be plugging this guy's music, man. What's your relationship with, you know, what is it, 92Q or whatever you guys got out there?
I don't have a relationship. I have a relationship with certain DJs, and it's the same. It's the same. Like DJs can only do but so much. You know, they still have bosses. They still have program directors. They still have judges.
Talk about it.
You know what I'm saying? So like, it's only so much they can do. They can't. They don't have wiggle room, my nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't feel as though like, yo, my song is not for mix show. I mean, play the music how you can play the music. But like, me personally, I gave up on all that shit. Like, I don't care anymore.
Right.
Like I've been stopped. Like back then, it was okay. Like if I get on the radio, boom. Nowadays, people don't even listen to the radio stations. They don't like.
You said it, not me. You said it, not me. That's fact.
I sometimes I still do it for the people that's locked up though, for the people that's in jail.
Mm-hmm.
But nowadays, I just be like, fuck it. I don't give that much attention anymore. Because when I was locked up, the radio plays the same exact music in rotation. I mean, the same exact music.
10 songs.
That shit is like.
It's basically like 10 songs that stay in rotation.
Yo, it's like it's annoying as fuck. I could like. It's programmed like I know what's coming on back to back to back. I know exactly what's coming on. If a DJ is not up there doing this, you know exactly what's coming on.
Exactly.
No. So like I don't even care anymore.
Yeah, it seemed like nowadays, man. You know, again, I hate to go to this back in the day shit, man. Again, but you know, when we was younger, man, it seemed like DJs used to break artists, man. They used to break records, and
yeah, they don't do that no more. They won't take their power back. And it's like no DJ has the power anymore. They do have the power, but it's a money game now.
Money, corporations, man. It's, you know.
Yeah, money plays a major part.
Yeah, man.
Money plays a major part, and it's like the love that they have, the love that DJs had for actual music is gained by grain now. Like it's more about money than love.
Nah, man, that's real shit, man. That's real. You know, I couldn't agree with it more, man. It's refreshing to hear an artist, man, that realized that, man. And I'll be wondering like how many independent artists realize that, you know, because a lot of guys, you know, that's younger, they think that it was always like this. You know, I talk to a lot of younger artists, man, and they don't seem to have this introspective look at it the way that you look at it. And I feel like
I don't make much money off of these albums, yo. I do this shit because I love it. Like I can make music.
Bro.
I make music like this. Like it's easy for me to make music. I do it because I can. Like it takes money to go into the studio. It don't take money for me to make beats. It don't take money for me to write. I do it because I can, and I put the music out for the fans that want to get the music. I like doing it. I have the ability to be able to write, to still think, to still be able to create this type of music that I want, the type of music that people still want to actually buy and download and stream. And I still do it because they asked for it.
Hey, I bought your shit, but when you get some vinyl, man, let me know whenever you sell it, because I'm a big vinyl collector, man. I need some Skarr Akbar vinyl, man. If you got some available, man, I need it. Every artist that come on my
if I do print it up, it's going to be limited copies. I might print up 100 of them. It's going to be very limited.
Can I get a, like, you know, let me know in advance, man.
I will.
Let me know in advance. I need to purchase some, man. I gotta show love, man. Just not just for you being on my platform, but just putting out the catalog, man. Because again, you say, you know, a lot of people don't know what goes on behind the scenes, man, when it comes to like putting this music together. And yes, an artist like yourself, you said it's easy, but it's still time consuming, man. It's still blood, you know, goes into this shit. So, you know, I feel like, you know, an artist like you, man, it pains me, man, to see where the industry is today, man, because I feel like, you know, I don't know. You remember on this, it was like you had on a lot of your projects, you have Mark McCoy, and he had this one, it was like a little interlude where he was basically talking about, well, if you put on this chain and you get your hair like this, and if you and you was like, nah, I ain't about to do all that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? And it just it seems like if you decided to jump into that lane, yo, Skarr Akbar is out of here, man. He's out of here. You know what I'm saying?
I always put him on there. I always do. If you look at every album, he's on every album.
I know. It's like he always on those. Who is that? Is that your manager? Who is that?
No, it's somebody I made up. That's me doing that.
That's you?
Yeah.
You lying?
That's my British man, Mark McCoy. Yeah. You know,
hold on.
You know how Eminem, you know.
Time out. I know. I remember Eminem used to do with the Marshall Mathers. He used to have that little character, or whatever. But that was Eminem doing that. That's not you doing that, though, is it?
I have an app. I have an app on my computer that I could do that with.
Oh shit! I swear to God, yo, I thought that dude was like your manager, man. Like
he reminds me a manager, bro.
Like when Eminem does that with like Paul Rosenberg, or whatever. It reminds me of those skits, man.
Yeah, I don't have a
Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy, man. I'm thinking like, yo, who is this dude? I'm like, yo, your manager is on some bullshit, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's
just me having fun, yo. Just like poking fun at everything. That's all.
Nah. That's dope, man. Always I think that's very interesting and intriguing in itself, man. So look, I know on your we're gonna keep it moving, man. Again, on your next project, you got Mayhem Merlin, man. And you know, I noticed on that project, man, it seemed like you started to handle majority of the production, brother.
I did every beat on it.
What made you decide to start doing you know, the majority of your production, and how long have you been producing?
I produce like on all my mixtapes. I produce something on it. I produce all my career though.
No, I'm not saying that. I said on that particular project, like I think that one, like you started handling like the majority of it. Like on the earlier project,
on that one, I did every beat on it.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly. I stand corrected. But on earlier projects, I would see your name in the credits on production. But on that one, it seemed like you did all of it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So when did you like make the conscious decision, like, man, you know what? I'm about to just start
I don't
producing.
know. I just wanted to do a project just produced by me. Like, I don't know. I just wanted to lock in totally by myself. Just make a joint just totally by myself.
Nah, that's
I don't know. I just like, fuck it. Just let me do this one.
Right. So look, man, you know, I got you on here, man. Got some more things to talk about, man. We shit, man. We already at an hour, man. I told you, man, like this we gonna go in, man. But look, so how would you describe your sound, man? Like I like to ask artists that, man. Again, I'm gonna just say this: you have a very unique sound. But how would Skarr Akbar describe his sound, man?
I never thought about that, yeah.
That's why I'm here.
Honestly, that's something I can't answer. I never thought about that.
Okay. Now that's fair, man.
Damn, that's crazy. You know what? I never thought about it.
But Skarr, you do realize, man, your music is like when you hear your voice, man, you have a very, I keep saying that, man, but your music, man, like, how can I put it? I feel like, man, the past 5 years, man, you have been in a zone, brother. Since you released your first actual album, it seemed like you really found your niche as far as like who you are as an artist and where you want to go. And that's one of the reasons why I wanted to ask you that, man, because I see you leveling up, man, as far as the music. So that's that's why I wanted to ask that, man, because I see a shift in your sound, brother. Like as far as like it's you putting all this shit together, you know.
Well, I really can't describe my sound. I just know I make music off emotions. I just write out what I feel for real. Like, so as far as sound, I don't know. I just like to project my voice, and whatever I go through, I just actually put down on paper. Like, I just write it out, man, and just let God speak to me, G. I don't know. I just let it come out, man. Like, I don't force anything. I just let it come out. You know what I'm saying? I just try to be creative with it, whatever I go through for real. And just let it speak out.
No doubt. Nah, man.
Nothing is extra forced. You know, I got a whole bunch of songs in here that I wanted to do. Like, it's certain shit written that I just couldn't finish. I don't force anything. I just let it come out and just record it.
Okay. Nah,
so
man,
I don't know.
Interesting that you saying that, man. Like I said, I guess like you said, man, you do this shit so effortlessly, man. It's amazing, man. The finished product, man, that we as the consumer that we get, man. So again, on you got another project, man, with the perspective and lessons, man. I remember you got this one song, I believe, where you mentioned like I don't remember the name of the song, man, but you talk about like the love in your city, man. Like, like how is the love in your city as far as like and it's not, matter of fact, it's not particularly a song. It's a Boosie does the interlude. You remember that? Boosie is talking about like the love in your city.
I wrote that song. I wrote that song after Nipsey Hussle died. That's what made me write that song. That song is called shit.
I don't remember the song, but I remember I was trying to find it because I was listening to it yesterday and I should have wrote it down. But I noticed.
Hold on. I can play it.
Okay.
I can pull it up right here.
Now go ahead.
Let me see. I know it's right here on the front of this computer.
Okay.
Let me show you right now. I think it's one of my favorite songs.
Yeah, man, I love that song. Like I said, I was going through all your music, man, just sharpening up, man. I should have had that song down, man. But I love that particular song, and it's interesting, that you used that interlude.
Called Rhyme and Reason.
There we go, Rhyme and Reason. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's you, right?
There you go. That's it right there. So again, man, I just wanna touch on that, man. Like, how do you feel about that, man? I know you had the you touch on it a little bit on the song. You got Boosie on the interlude, whatever, man. Like, how was talk about that, man, as far as like the love in your city, man, for from a certain area, man. And it seemed like I'm gonna let you talk about that, man. How do you break that down, man? Like, how do you feel about that, man? Like the love that somebody like yourself, man, the type of love that I feel like an artist like you should be getting, man, or the love, the hate, whatever, that dynamic, man.
It's not. It's a 50-50 thing, G. Like this is it's Baltimore City, G. Like it's not a person that love you could also envy you too, for whatever reason. I mean, like things go wrong here every day. This is
Right.
how you say, crabs in a barrel. This is a dangerous city to live in. Like I love my city.
Right.
I just hate that I gotta live here. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know, like it's a bittersweet place to be in. You know what I'm saying? Like I love what I became here. You know what I'm saying? It's a city that made me. Like most of the lyrics and the cadence and the things that drive me came from here. You know what I'm saying? Like the material that you get, you know what I mean, like the good music that you get, it resonates from here. Like, you know what I mean? Like the pain, everything you get comes from here.
It's a Baltimore
And
story.
it's I mean, like it's fucked up that what you get comes from here, but it's beautiful that it comes from here. You know what I mean? Like I get love, I get appreciated from here. I get fear, love, and respect from here. I mean, that's the album you get from here, but it's the same difference because sometimes you can't tell a difference.
Right.
Sometimes you can't distinguish the love from the fear. And when you get that fucked up, who knows what could happen? You know what I'm saying? Like,
nah, that's real shit, man.
It's odd here. It's odd here, man. Like, I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell sometimes here.
Nah, I get it, man. I get it. Yeah. Nah, I just, I had to ask you, brother, because like you said, you put that on the album, man. So you definitely felt some type of way about that. You definitely have a feeling about that. You're knowledgeable about that.
Like that shit. What happened to Yo fucked me up? I mean, because like he was a powerful
Nipsey Hussle.
Nipsey
Hussle.
That's and it's sad to say that inspired that record. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I put myself in his shoes of who I am in my own city. To say that could happen to me, of who I am.
Right.
Not to say that I'm as big as him, but to say that no matter who you are or how peaceful you are, how much you give back to the world, how positive you can be. Anything can happen to anyone.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? No matter how good you are. You know what I'm saying? Like anyone can hate and do anything to you, man, and take your life away for jealousy or for no reason. You know what I'm saying? No matter how many people you love, how many people love you. Yeah, one hater, that's all it takes.
Nah, that's
take you away from a million people that love you. Just one hater.
Right. Nah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Nah, that's man, you took it there on with man, that was you gave me a loaded answer, man. But nah, that's real shit, man. I couldn't I'd be lying if I said I could disagree with what you're saying, man. But again, I wanted to ask you about that, man. You also got a track on there, man, the cliffhanger joint with the crisscross, the Jackson 5 sample, man. I love that shit right there, man. And
yeah, people, you know what's crazy about that shit? Crisscross jump shit,
right? On that, man.
The crisscross jump shit, right?
Yeah.
Which is the same shit. Jackson 5, the Jackson 5 shit, that's made with 3 fucking elements. That beat is made with 3 elements, yo.
Hold on. So I got two of them. Which one am I missing?
You're missing Parliament. You're missing Jackson 5, the Parliament bass line, and the drum pattern from Honey what's that? What's the Honeycomb joint?
Boogie.
The Honeycomb, the regular drum pattern.
Oh, I know what you're talking about with the
I'll tell you the regular drum pattern everybody used.
With the two girls, they singing that
no, man, like the Honeycomb is the Honeycomb drum. Honeycomb, is it Honeycomb?
Oh no, man! You lost me, man. Because those were the two that I picked out.
The
man.
Honeycomb beat break. It's a Honeycomb. It's called Honeycomb beat break. It's just three elements, yo, that makes that beat.
Yeah.
Three.
See, I didn't look. Now don't hold this against me, man. I didn't look at the credits, man, and I got those two, man. So give me a little credit for getting those two. But I
got three.
I didn't realize the third one.
And
man.
I just added a little bit more joints. That's it.
Okay, that's dope, man. I fuck with that song right there, man. Yeah, you get busy on that one, man. And I know that I remember you had the Arabs, man. They on that Dollar and the Dream, man. Talk about those guys, man, because again, man, when I'm looking at this list, I'm gonna go back to this list again, man, and I'm gonna say again, I'm gonna send you that list. But these dudes, along with yourself, man, yo, y'all will body that list, man. Like, so who is these guys, man? Where they from?
East Baltimore.
Okay.
East Baltimore.
They dope, man.
It's a lot more. Everybody couldn't make it to the studio, but that's just like I just was on some shit like yo, we're gonna flip this the Wu-Tang sample real quick and just get busy. I was like, you got part. No, you ain't writing nothing. No, I'm gonna write this shit real quick. Get in the booth. Like, come on. It's like one of the things we get together and like, let's have some fun real quick. Yo, like the old days. Like we used to be in the basement, sitting there drinking and smoking. Like, yo, you ain't writing nothing. Let's write something. Let's do something. It's like we all came up together. Like, yo, let's have fun again, yo. So it's one day, like, yo, let's go to the studio.
I want to hear more from them, man. Y'all should put out a project, man, of all of y'all, man, because
that's the thing is everybody older got kids, man, be working, so it'll be hard for everybody to get together again.
I know,
like
man.
that.
I know.
I be in the force these niggas, man. Like, yo, what's up?
Yo, y'all got busy on that shit, man. I'm again, man. When I think about Baltimore MCs, man, you know, I personally think of you. And I think of Los, man, and I want to touch on like what's your relationship with King Los, man? I remember you was on a couple of mixtapes with him. He was on a couple of joints with you. You know what's you know how did matter of fact how did you meet Los and what's your relationship with him now or whatever?
I met Los. Well, I always known Los. Los was
shout out to King Los, man. Los is dope, man.
I always was a battle rapper.
Okay.
So before Los was rapping Los like how he is now. Los used to always come over East Baltimore.
But he's doing it now. Hold on. Time out. Real quick. I just want to say, like, you know, he's doing that now. Like, he went back to battle rapping or whatever.
I see. He's trying.
Okay. Well, go ahead. I just had to say that, man. Go ahead. Finish telling me.
He came over Lake Clifton one day,
and
he tried to. I think he tried to rap against me, and I tore his ass
up. And we got an exclusive, man. Skarr Akbar, man, tore King Los.
He'll tell you the story.
Tore him up, man. Talk about it.
Tore his ass up in the gym on the bleachers.
Tore him up. Let's go.
Then years later, he's talking with the West Baltimore dudes, and my man Rello took me over there.
Now, what part he from? Where he from?
He from West
Baltimore. Oh, okay, go ahead.
He from LNG, from Liberty Heights and Garrison.
All right.
My man Rello took me over to the studio when they were starting to label, and me and him just clicked back up and shit. Yeah, I mean, we always been tight, whatever. And he signed with Bad Boy. Whole long story short, whatever. Yeah. Things ain't go well. He moved to LA. I still talk to him here and there every now and then.
Okay.
I don't know what he doing. He called me every now and then. touch bases or whatever. But we ain't done no music in a long time. Last joint I think I did with him was no last well I did one song on his
the joint with Trail with you, him, and Fat Trail.
No, not that recently.
That was the last one I heard from you. I think that was back in like 2011 on one of his mixtapes.
No, I did a joint on my project called Anything and Everything.
Okay.
And then he did some shit for his shit called no, it's some shit he did for his project called what the fuck was it called? The nigga Designer was on it, but he took him off. It was called
Hold on, time out. Designer?
Yeah, he had Designer on the hook.
You mean the rapper Designer?
Yeah, Designer was on the hook.
Damn,
it was some song, yo.
Fuck, I never heard that shit, man. I ain't never heard that song, bro.
Yeah, it was some shit. I forgot what it's called though. I don't even remember. That's how I don't even remember the shit though. I did some shit, but like other than that, that's it. I did some artwork for him though.
Okay.
But we still talking now on Instagram.
That's good, man. I just wanted because again, man, I'm glad you said. I'm glad there ain't no beef or nothing crazy and nothing like that. Because I think, man, when I think of Baltimore hip hop, man, King Los and Skarr, man, them the two guys I think of, man. That's just what it is, brother. Who else, man? Who else is? There's I know. What's the guy now? He's kind of popping a little bit. He does that weirdo music. I'm sorry, I shouldn't say that. JPEG Mafia. You know about him? JPEG Mafia.
What's that?
JPEG Mafia, man. He does that type of music, man. He's a little he got it's somewhat original a little bit, man. I give it to him, man. Yeah, he's from Baltimore. JPEG Mafia, man. That's his name. Yeah, he was on. I believe he was on that list. I think they had him. If I'm not mistaken, they might have had him number 1. JPEG Mafia, man.
I know you got Comp, you got Boss Man, you got Recipe Smash. That's my guy. These are the elite MCs from Baltimore. You asked me from my era.
Okay.
You got Mully Man, he down in Atlanta.
See, they didn't have none of those guys on that list, man. They didn't have like that list, man. It didn't have what I noticed, man.
Well, that's because you got these new kids that are making the list.
Say it again. I didn't hear you.
You got new people that are making these lists. You don't have people that are already making these lists.
Okay.
So you don't really have people that's making these lists up, man.
No doubt. All right, man. Well, it is what it is, man. Like I said, man, Skarr, you get busy, man. But look, I want to ask you this, man. You on your independent grind, man. I hate to say underground or whatever, man. I talked to a fellow MC, man. I'm pretty sure you know of him. But he made me start looking at this genre, this subgenre, man, as start referring to it as like independent, man, because I hate to say underground, man, because I look at you guys. To me, Skarr is an A1 talent. Skarr brings an A1 body of work. When you think of underground, a lot of times it has a negative connotation to it, man. So my question I pose to you, man, what do you think about the independent this genre, man, as far as like music that's going on right now? I don't know how much you listen to it, but what do you think about a lot of the guys, man, that's got these movements, man? Because there's a lot of different movements, as far as like independent / underground or whatever you want to call it. What do you think about that?
I think it's the best thing for any artist. Like, it's not how the industry used to be. Like, I think anything that you're generating for yourself is for yourself. I think you're your own boss. I think whatever you're putting into yourself, you get out for yourself.
No doubt.
I think you're your own boss. So I think it's all great for you.
Right.
You have no overseer. You know what I'm saying? Do
no
you?
Gatekeepers.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like you're doing for you. You know what I'm saying?
No,
like the internet is your best friend. You create your own You create your own everything. You know what I'm saying? Everything is up to you.
Right.
So I think by being independent, everything is just you. It's your own everything. You own everything.
No doubt.
So I think it's the best thing for you. You got your own fan base. You can sell to whoever you want. You generate your own everything. So I think singing is just everything for real. And I mean, to me, that's the best thing for you for real. Like, fuck the labels, fuck whoever. Like, to me, I always been independent. No, it's not buku money, but like it is what it is, yo. Like, just keep at it. That's how I feel about everything. Just keep at it. Stack your money and just keep doing it.
No
like,
doubt. No, I get
me
it.
personally, like, it ain't no. You're not gonna make a whole bunch of money, but whatever you do make, man, just keep at it. Like, fuck the money. The money is not everything.
No, hell no.
Generate the love. Get the fans. The fans support it. That's when the money come in.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
I feel the
same. Look at the fans as the money.
There you go. I swear, man. This is a first, man. Like some of the things that you saying, man. I'm gonna be honest, man. No caping or nothing like that. But you saying some really interesting things, man. I never looked at some of these things that looked at it that way, man. Because I really feel like at the end of the day, man, it's about creating a legacy, man. And I feel like when you're gone, man, 20 years from now, people can look back and be like, they can look at Skarr Akbar's catalog and be like, I can still return to that.
Yeah.
A lot of these guys, man, that's popping now.
Music, yo,
you're not gonna be able to do that.
Exactly. You make that good. You making good music, yo. Like, that shit resonates forever. Like right now, you could go back and open up a CD from 20 years ago and it's like, damn, this shit still bang. People don't make good music like that no more. So make sure you make great fucking music, timeless music, man. That's one thing you still got to do. Exactly. Make sure you make good fucking music. That's what goes back to the shit we talked about before. Not sounding like anybody else.
Exactly.
Make timeless music. You got to make timeless music.
Now, it seems like a lot of these guys, man. I don't think, it's a different era, man. I don't think these guys realize, man, or understand the impact of a legacy, man, and realize, like, when you follow these trends and you jump in these waves, man, music changes like every 4 or 5 years, man. If you don't have an identifiable sound, man, 2-3 years from now, man, you gonna be forgotten.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of artists, man, that's something that's missing in artistry, man. What do you think about, like, artists, man? Would you say a lot of artists, man, like, they love this shit, or would you say, like, some of it are in their money? Like, what would you, if you could just say a percentage, man, what would you probably say? I know we don't have an accurate, we don't know accurately or whatever, but what would you say, man, as far as like a percentage of guys actually love this shit, man? Because it seemed like the love is for the independent artists, man. You guys have the love, man.
I would say 70% of artists love this shit. Artists. It's the difference between artists and whatever these other fucking niggas are.
Yeah.
I can't say like you have artists. Now, when I say artists, I mean artists, like people that actually breathe this shit. Like, they don't give a fuck. Like, money doesn't drive them. You know what I'm saying? They love every aspect of the shit. They get up, they go to sleep with music on their mind. Like, they get up, they see a fucking ball of fucking tissue in the fucking corner and be like, damn, that's art. Or, I'm saying, they love every aspect of this shit. Or they see a fucking box of fucking spoons fall on the fucking table. It's like, damn, that's fucking sound right there. Let me drop that shit again and make a beat out of shit. That's art to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, they hear shit like that. That's art to them. Like, certain people love this shit, man. Like, it's not about money. It's just creativity to them. You know what I'm saying? It's not what they can make. It's not making money off of it. It's what they can make out of it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, that's just art to them, yo. You know what I'm saying? Some people don't get paid off of this shit. They just love being able to be creative out of it. And so some people don't make a dime off of this shit.
I feel like that's where the best music comes from, man. The guys that, guys such as yourself, man, who love this shit, man, who, it's I don't see someone replicating what you do. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't see you replicating what somebody else is doing. That's why I can appreciate, artists such as yourself, man. You know, you gotta. My thing is, man, like I'm gonna put it like this. When I grade artists, man, one of the first things I look at, like, who does he sound like? How original is he? You know what I'm saying? And when I look at an artist such as yourself, I'm like, by the voice and by your flow and cadence and all that shit, you are already over here. You know what I'm saying? You already stand out with that alone. And then you have the content and, everything else that comes with that, man. So we appreciate that, brother.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, even when I'm creating projects, right? Like, I have to not I can't listen to music, like outside music. I can't like play any music, like, at all, any rap music or nothing.
I was just about to ask you about that, man. I was
Because like, subconsciously, I listen to music all day, everybody music. Like, I be in tune with people's shit. Like, but subconsciously, I will get wrapped up into their music and think I'm writing something or making a beat, and it'll be theirs. And I know it's theirs, thinking it's mine. And I've done it before, thinking I'm creating something in my own, but subconsciously it's in my head and it's theirs. And I go back and listen to something that I wrote and then hear that shit like, damn, I took that from theirs, took that from that, subconsciously. No, you ever hear yourself say
that's interesting that you said that, man, because again, man, I've asked a couple of artists that, man, and it seemed like a lot of you guys, man, you when you guys get in that zone, when it's time to album mode or whatever creative mode, you don't want anybody's influences to see.
Yeah, you can't do. You have to shut the whole world off and just lock in by yourself.
You don't want that shit to seep into your creativity.
Exactly. So you have to lock everybody's shit out. Like, you have to brainwash all the shit, bring all that shit out.
Hey, Skarr, don't laugh, man. So back in the day when I used to spit, man, and I'm not gonna lie, man, I did a nice little rendition, man, and this one I realized, like, you know what? Let me go ahead and do something else, man. But I used to sound like Lloyd Banks. I could listen to so much Lloyd Banks, man. And no one said that. No one said, like, brother, no one was saying that. And then I got into like a higher caliber of artists such as yourself, and that's when they started saying, you sound like Banks. You know what I'm saying? And I say that I was listening to so much Lloyd Banks and G Unit that I started to rap like him, down to his cadence, down to his voice and everything. And I had to be around others, man, that was actually really nice, such as yourself, man, to pinpoint that shit out, man. So I just say that to say this, man, like what you're saying, man, to piggyback on what you're saying, like that's important, man, because it's good, and it's a great thing, man, when you realize, like, man, that you have something special, man, and that you don't want to be influenced by other, outside sources, man.
Yeah, you got to cut everything up till I'm finished a project. I won't listen to shit.
Right.
I won't listen to like nothing. Like, I won't listen to nobody make beats. I won't listen to shit. I won't cut on no interviews. I won't cut on nothing, yo, unless it's R&B. If I listen to R&B, I might sample that shit, like, make a beat out of it. But other than that, I won't listen to nothing, yo. No rap music. I won't listen to shit.
No doubt, man. So look, again, man, like I said, man, you seem to be in your zone these past 5 years, man. It seemed like you getting better with time. And when I say this, man, I'm not trying to discredit anything that you did prior to 2015 or whatever, because that was dope. That was a lot of dope blood, sweat, and tears, a lot of great music. But it seems like, to me, man, you have just been getting better with time, man. What do you think about the age limits in hip hop, man? A lot of people say, like, there's an age limit in hip hop, man. How do you feel about that?
There's no age limit on greatness, man. Like, there's no age. That's like telling KRS-One and Rakim, like, y'all gotta stop. That's like telling them, like, y'all had y'all run. That's telling Nas, like, you had your run. That's telling Jay-Z, y'all had y'all run. That's telling all the greats that y'all had y'all run. Y'all gotta stop. There's no age limit on greatness, yo. There's no age limit on music.
I agree.
If there was, that, then you could never have all these dope samples that people go resample all this shit to make beats. Like there's no age limit on greatness. It can't be.
No, it's timeless.
You have to be able to recycle everything. Everything has to come full circle, man. There's no age limit on nothing.
Nah, I feel you.
There is none.
I feel you. I say it, man. You know, again, that's, you know, what's indicative to me, man, of a great artist, man, is how timeless your music is, man. And if you can come back and replay that shit, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I can listen to, you know, The Beautiful Mind or The Pursuit of Happiness or whatever, man, from, 10 whatever years ago, man, and it still sounds fresh. You know what I'm saying? You didn't. It seemed like once you found your niche, man, you just had this very distinctive sound, not just as far as your voice and your delivery, the body of work, man. You had a very distinctive sound of music that I feel like you was creating for yourself and for people that like what you do.
You know what? And it might sound crazy. You know what drives me?
What's that?
Pain. And it's hard to say, but I'm driven by pain.
Yeah, you touch on a lot of
the thing that hurts me the most makes me create the best music.
That's what's up, man.
Like I make my best music when I'm depressed. I get in my zone and I just go. Now, mind you, it starts out that way, but it don't end that way.
Right.
Like I might start off fucked up, but once I start,
right,
I get out of my mode. But once I start, I don't stop.
That's the spark. That's the spark.
It sparks it. But once I'm out of that frame, I just don't boom, 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 boom. So I already created a pattern. And I just don't stop. So that feeling sparks it, but then I'm gone. So that feeling might have sparked it. It might spark the offer. Then I'm just gone.
Right.
Now I'm creating now. I'm creating now. I got this subject, or I got this artwork. Oh, how do I feel this? How do I put that there? What goes here? What goes there? Boom, 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 boom. All right, I'm done. Let's record.
Like that. That's the creative process.
Yeah. Let's record. All right. What I need here? What I need there? All right. How do I segue this? What skit do I might need? What sample I might need here? Or just that other, like, what should I call this motherfucker? Or whatever. Right. Like, I'm saying, like.
No doubt, man. So look, I'm glad you shared that, brother, man. You got a new project out here, man. The Land. Let's talk about that, man. What was the inspiration for this new project, man? I miss nothing, brother. You know what I'm saying? So let's talk about this new project, man. I'm halfway through it. I love what I'm hearing. Loving what I'm hearing, man. I purchased it, of course. Still waiting on the vinyls, man. I need them vinyls, man. I'm hoping that you get the vinyls, but let's talk about this project, man. I love what I'm hearing.
Okay, The Land. All right. The Land, The Legend Will Never Die. No, every album is an acronym. I
noticed that. I just know it. Oh, yeah, it is, man. You're right.
Every album that I do is an acronym.
Man. You're right. Come on, let's talk about it.
That's why I do that. So every album has an acronym.
I love you got that I love that Dear America, man, that the fame and fortune, man, money and success. That Dear America, man, like you talk about the the Floyd riots and like how has a lot of that stuff impacted the city, man? Like what's going on? Because you go in depth on this project from
that's the bonus album.
Yeah, I heard the bonus joint. Yeah.
So you didn't hear the first one.
Nah, I heard the bonus one. I see more tracks.
You didn't hear this one.
Nah, I mean I'm thinking why go to the original one?
That's the original one.
Yeah, I figured I go to the bonus one.
Oh, the bonus one came out second.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, normally when you look at the deluxe edition, it's the same song. So I figured.
They're two different.
Come on, Skarr. Bro, I never heard of that, man. That's you threw a curveball at me, man.
Yeah, they're two different projects. They're two. None of the songs are the same.
Bro, I did not hear. I'm gonna be honest, man. I did not hear the original.
So you have what? What is that? 30-something songs?
Yeah, brother. I thought it was going to be. I thought the deluxe was the same song with additional songs, man. Like,
No, sir.
it's all good. Hey, it's man. I'm gonna listen to it, man. So let's talk about what made you decide to do that though. Shit. Hey,
Well, I
man,
dropped
it is what it is, bro. I'm gonna listen to it,
I
brother.
dropped one on the 18th, which is my son's birthday, which is the main album, and then one
Okay.
on the 23rd, which is my daughter's birthday.
Okay.
So now we got to talk about this one since you didn't get the other one.
Yeah,
So
man. Yeah, man. My bad, brother. My bad, man. I'm definitely going to. You threw a curveball at me, man. I got a little egg on my face, man. But like I said, I miss nothing. I'm going to check it out, man. ASAP, man. I already know it's dope, man. What made you decide?
You missing a whole lot on the first album. A lot. Trust
Scott,
me.
come on, man. Like Scott, relax, bro. Matter of fact, I'm gonna listen to it tonight. I don't know how late you gonna be up, bro, but I'm gonna listen tonight, and I'm gonna tell you.
I got because after this interview, I gotta run down to my people's house and go pick up these lights. I got a video shoot tomorrow.
Okay.
So after this, I gotta go run down there and go pick up this rest of this stuff, the lights in this speaker, because I gotta go prep for this video, come back in here, do some other shit, and then go to sleep.
This is the first time for me, man. This is the first. Like I never had a curveball thrown at me like this, man. It's all good though, man. Like I said, so basically you got two projects out. They got the same name though.
Yeah, the land, the album, and Land, the bonus album. Because if you look at the album, it says unreleased.
I didn't realize that, bro.
Yeah, read what they always say. Read the
All right, you got me, man. It's all good though. I'm gonna catch up real quick, man.
And on top of that, it's 2 different album covers.
I noticed that, but look, okay, you got 2 different album covers, but I'm thinking, okay, deluxe. If you look at like,
it don't say deluxe.
Yeah, when you look at the deluxe always has a different album cover. So I'm like, man,
it don't say deluxe though. It says bonus.
Okay, bonus. Oh, you got me. All right, man. I say less, man. Say less. You got me. You got me, man. You got me. You got me, man. So it's all good. It's all good, man. It's two different projects, man. One is a bonus, and one is the original body of work, man. I'm sorry. I mean, let's talk about that project, man. What inspired that, man? What inspired the land, the original one?
Well, the original one is
to let the people know that
both of them are based on what's going on in the world today.
Okay.
So the main one is shit is deep. Both of them are very deep projects, bro. Hey, we can't talk about it. We can't talk about it. You can't talk about it because you ain't here.
Well, look, we gotta let the people know that Skarr Akbar has new music out. So, hey, we gonna at least put that out there. You got 2 new projects, man.
We have 2 projects coming out now. The legend is LAND. It stands for The Legend of Never Die.
Okay.
And it's basically a setup for people always thinking that I was going to retire, in which I was supposed to. They thought I was after I came home from jail with the POW album.
Okay.
Perspectives and Lessons. The POW album is the last one.
That's my shit right there, man. That's my. I don't think I mentioned that, but that's my favorite Skarr album right there. That's my
POW joint.
Yeah, that's my favorite right there.
After that project, Mark McCoy, he kind of told you I was going to wrap it up, but I didn't. And so I came out with this project, and I instead of giving y'all 1, I gave y'all 2.
Okay.
Just to show y'all that I could do whatever I want when I want to, no basically. But the land just has. I just went back to my roots, man. I gave y'all just a whole bunch of shit, like bars on top of bars. But I also spoke about, the racist world we're living in, about the president, about just a whole bunch of shit. And I just gave y'all bars on top of bars. And I have a concept.
Talk about it. I'm listening.
I'm so proud of this one song that I have on there.
Now this is on. Now this is on the second one or the first one.
It's on the main album.
The main one. Okay.
It's a story. I love writing stories.
Right. Oh yeah,
and it's a
you
song.
definitely.
It's a song on there called "Customer Service."
I'm gonna remember that.
It's a story.
So it's kind of like this album is kind of like a concept album, you would say.
Yeah, yeah,
Most of
it
your projects
is.
are concept album, but this one is definitely a concept album.
Yeah, it has a lot. It has a couple concepts on it, and it got
This is
some shit
it.
on there, man.
See,
It
this is
got
what
some
I'm
shit on
talking
there.
about.
Some real thought provoking stuff on there.
But Scott, see, look, this is what I'm talking about, man. Bro, you've been in the game for 15 plus or whatever, man, and you still getting better, man. Like I told you, the last project I've heard pretty much everything from 2008 to now, and I'm seeing the progression, man. Like my favorite project from you is the last project that I heard completely, which we just mentioned, and that's years of being in the game. You get where I'm going with this?
Yeah.
Like here you are this many years in the game, and this is my favorite project, and I heard all those other ones was dope, but it seemed like you're just getting better, man. So I can't wait to hear this to hear this new project, man, part one, because I'm gonna finish. Listen, I'm about to finish listen to the second one, man. I'm gonna finish listen to this one, and then I'm gonna go back, man. But I had to say that, man. It just seemed like you getting better with time, brother.
You gonna trip out if you ain't hear the main one because you gonna be like, oh shit, watch.
But I gotta finish it, Scott. I
Yeah.
mean, I can't go back to. I can't. I'm not gonna stop listening to this. It's 17 songs on this one. I'm 10 songs in.
All right.
I'm 10 songs in, so I'm gonna knock off these. Like I said, man, I do this music shit, man. I have no problem sitting through
You
projects.
see, I'm gonna tell you something. You should have known something was up because Mark McCoy's not even on this one. Mark McCoy's on every
He's
album.
not. He's not. I noticed that he's not on here. He's not on here, man. Again, man, you threw a curveball, man. So, but hold up. Now, if you're on the first one though,
Yes.
he's on that one.
Yes, he is.
Reading is fundamental, man. That's a motherfucker, man. Reading is fundamental. It's all good, man. We go check that out. So anyway, man, my man Skarr, he has brand new music out here, man. You guys need to check that out, man. We going on 2 hours, man. I told you, man. We go win, man. This been a great sit down, man. I appreciate you being on the platform, man.
Already.
Where can the fans? Oh yeah, no, got it. Yeah, thank you, brother. But where can the fans find your music, man? Where can they find you on social media?
Shit, you can get all the music off Tidal, iTunes, Apple Music, Amazon Music. Both of the albums are on YouTube. You can stream them live on there. Pretty much any streaming network, any streaming platforms, they on there. You can stream them, purchase them, download them, all the good stuff.
No doubt.
Or just hit me up on Instagram. The link is always in the bio.
Hey, shout out your social medias, man. Shout them out.
Everything is at Skarr Akbar. Skarr Akbar.
No doubt, man. Well, look, brother, it's been a pleasure, man. Chopping it up with you, man. I told you we gonna go win, man. We gonna talk. This not one of them Breakfast Club interviews, man. I ain't trying to sell no salacious bullshit, man. I want to talk to the brother, man, who been blessing the culture, man, with this great music, man, for the past 15 plus years, man. And it's been an honor, brother, to have you on here, man.
I appreciate it.
You keep doing what you're doing, brother. Keep doing what you're doing, and you got anything else coming? After this, when you what's going on?
I don't know, man. It'll be a surprise. I'll let you know, though.
Please do, man. Please do follow me, man. Follow me on the gram, man. I know we just started linking up. We just started. Yeah, I just linked with you, man. But again, man, it's been a pleasure. Again, man, Bridging the Generation podcast, man. Baltimore's own, Baltimore's finest, Skarr Akbar. Check him out, man. The Land 1 and 2 with the bonus tracks out now. Go cop that, stream that, whatever, man. Show this brother some love. He's super dope. Love you, brother. Keep doing what you're doing, man.
All right, salute, man.
All right, man. You take care, brother.
All right, peace.
All right, peace.
There ain't no love in the city, it's just a black cloud. When niggas call you dummy to greet you, see how that shit sound. They think the only way to the top is just to get down. And bodies get found and the mother buries her only child. If I distance myself, it ain't no love there. The hood is a terminal cancer, I can't grow here. Logic for these things to blossom, you gotta show care. So my offspring could shine, I keep my son near. When I rise, they wanna see me descend. Watch me struggle and start over again. Like I made it too far against the odds, why they want that thick end. The closest ones will pull you down, you often call them your friends. Why I show so much love and get minimum back? Cause I believe in myself, they can't believe in it. They push me against the ropes and hate how I react. Throw dirt till I rose from the concrete cracks. Questions.
No one knows the feeling of love here. Everybody's been being mistreated for so long that love is just unheard of. Every day, just the thought of, am I going to make it back home tonight? Am I going to make it back home tonight? That's a crazy thought to deal with, man. And just our emotions are just balled up inside of us. We're angry.
They want me relapse back to that mean cat. They used to carry loaded black hats inside his backpack. I just wanna rap and put my city on the map. They rather dismantle the ladder, I'm climbing till I collapse fast. Risk they freedom to prove they real in the streets. The lab is one and the crew will be the nigga that's weak. Bluffing over nothing, always think it's just sweet. The next week is pick on IG under Baltimore ink. If I give my opinion, then I'm a hater. The price becomes greater when you gotta return the favor. I've been cooked since birth, I belong in the incubator. I just wanna skate through life and glean the cue like Christian Slater. Positive words turn to negative slurs. I guess they never comprehend all the knowledge they heard. Friends cross friends, things that end on bad terms. Then bridges are burned, and lessons are learned. But who's concerned? Question. Talk to me. It's funny how money changed the situation. Egos get bigger, no communication. Same ones often leave you out equations. Emotions get involved, a lot of frustration. Being popular's a trend, it's so important. Why it takes so long for convicts to find employment? Why you want the finer things in life but can't afford it? Go broke to impress, knowing you shouldn't have brought it. Cross a person that's loyal to hang with snakes. Your friends often warn you be cautious for it's too late. Niggas that gas you up so much you take the bait. Now you hooked in a situation you can't see that it's fake. Wait, niggas that hate to hear the truth for a odd reason. Only get money with people that you believe in, and only make friends with niggas that you can bleed with, and never take a share if the pie ain't split even. Question.